Are you ready?
From Lakeland Stadium, Adams Cable Sports presents Lackawanna Football Conference Division III football as the Riverside Vikings take on the Lakeland Chiefs, all brought to you by Adams Cable Service, Tom's Floor Shop, Main Street, Childs, Nick's Excavating and Paving, by the Comfort Doctors, T.E. Spall & Son Heating and Cooling, Beston's Auto Body and Collision Center, by your Napa Auto Parts Store, Tonkin Auto Supply, Lawrence A. Gabriel Funeral Home and Cremation Services Incorporated, with locations at 74 North Main Street and 2 Hospital Street, by NJS Systems and Controls, Route 6 Mayfield, and your starting lineups for today's ball game brought to you by the Roselle Department Store. Welcome to another edition of Adams Cable High School Football, and today we are at Lakeland for a Lackawanna Football Conference Division III matchup between the Vikings of Riverside and the Lakeland Chiefs. Joining me for the broadcast, Glenn Muskowski. Glenn, Lakeland is coming off of a win over Susquehanna, while the Riverside Vikings gave Old Forge all they can handle last week.
Yeah, you know, they played well, both teams. But, of course, Old Forge came out on top. The fact of the matter is they're both pretty much of a rival when they play each other. And both being down a little bit, this should be a real good one.
I have a lot on the line here for these two teams because there is an outside chance of making the playoffs.
Well, that's always what you look for at the beginning of the year. If you could sneak in, if it's just sneak in, get that extra game, it's going to be good, especially for Lakeland with all the young kids that they have.
Well, it is week 7 of high school football, and all of the action is coming up after this timeout on Adams Cable High School Football.
When your car does this. Call us first.
Every job is perfect, or it doesn't leave the shop. That's the motto at Beston's Auto Body and Collision Center in Carbondale. In an accident, remember, it is your car and your choice to choose your repair center. Call Beston's Auto Body and Collision Center in Carbondale, well known for integrity, safety, and craftsmanship. For more information concerning your rights and the 10 things you need to know before having your car repaired, go to their website, bestonsautobody.com. Good luck to all area teams from Tony, Mike, Jeff, and the staff at Beston's Auto Body and Collision Center, Gordon Avenue, Carbondale. The Gabriel family and the staff at Lawrence A. Gabriel Funeral Home and Cremation Services Incorporated of Carbondale send best wishes to our local athletes and teams for a successful season. In your time of need, call 282-1219 for the ultimate in professional service from Lawrence A. Gabriel Funeral Home and Cremation Services Incorporated, 74 North Main Street and 2 Hospital Street, Carbondale. Tonkin Auto Supply, your Napa dealer in Carbondale, has been serving the area for over 36 years with the largest inventory of automotive replacement parts and accessories. Experience Napa know-how with knowledgeable customer service from Glenn Garth and the staff at Tonkin Auto Supply in Carbondale, your Napa know-how folks.
Napa know-how. Napa know-how. Napa know-how. Napa know-how.
We're here with head coach of Lakeland, Jeff Wasilchak. Coach, we know you're in a rebuilding year, but you had 2 good kids that really played well. All the way back from the Carbondale game, the last quarter, Nico Perano and Tom Pigeon. Can you give us a little rundown of how the other young kids are doing for you at this point in the season?
Yeah, they're coming along, getting better little by little, week by week, and that's our goal. So we're just trying to put some stuff together to get a couple wins.
Now, I like the freshman running back.
Yeah, good kid, good vision, real good vision. Runs hard, doesn't run like a freshman.
Yeah, a surprise, or did you know that?
Well, we kind of knew we had that. We kind of knew we had that.
Now, what do you need to do here now besides score more points than Riverside? What do we need to do? What do you have to stop?
Well, we need to stop the running game first. Okay. That's the key. Stop the running game and control the ball, control the clock.
Yeah, okay, Coach. Good luck to you, and come out with a win.
Thank you.
There's some cool new stuff out there. Cars that drive themselves, phones that talk to us.
There's a cafe behind you.
And now TV everywhere. That's right, Lucky Adams Cable Service customer. Now you can watch channels from your TV package just about anywhere on just about any device. Catch your favorites in the waiting room, coffee shop, break room, the airport, wherever. TV everywhere. It's a cool extra service for no extra cost. Visit adamscable.com and sign up today.
What does it mean to be an expert? Does it mean getting the job done right? Or being able to pinpoint a problem and quickly find a solution? Whatever the meaning, the team in NJS are your experts in hydraulic and pneumatic components. So whether you need a custom hose built on the spot or a cylinder repaired from the ground up, the experts at NJS are there when you need them. And with the area's largest hose and fittings warehouse, NJS has thousands of the parts you need in stock and ready to go. NJS Route 6 Mayfield, online at njsco.com. NJS is proud to call this area home and proud to sponsor our area athletes on Adams Cable Channel 7.
Enjoy the feel of deep, rich luxury. Get the drama of radiant color and experience the timeless beauty, comfort, and durability of carpeting from Tom's Floor Shop in Childs. Tom's Floor Shop offers a large selection of hardwood, laminate, vinyl, ceramic tile, and carpeting on display in their showroom. Rely on Tom's Floor Shop for expert installation. All roads lead to where great floors begin at Tom's Floor Shop. Exit 6 off the Casey Highway in Childs.
We're here with the head coach of Riverside Vikings, Ben Thomas. Coach, we don't do a lot of your games because of broadcasting constraints and stuff like that. But can you give us a quick rundown of some of your key players that you hope to perform tonight?
Yeah, absolutely. Offensively, our tailback, number 21, Chase Brisky, great kid. He has a little over 700 yards coming into the game tonight. Has made some big plays the last few weeks. Kind of carried our offense. When I say made some plays, he's the blocking isn't always there. He's making those plays himself.
Obviously, yes, sure.
Our quarterback, Braden Thiel, wears number 3. He's also senior football player, great kid, leads the offense for us. Our receiver-wise, number 10, Noah Zipatelli. He's a good kid. He leads our team in receiving. He leads in catches. Does a real good job catching the football and getting yards after the catch. Defensively and both offensively, interior on our line, Kyle Biesecker. He's a big kid.
That's a name that pops up a lot.
Kyle's 6. Everything is 6'5", 285 pounds. He's just he's a demanding player. On the defensive side of the ball, he demands, a double team almost every play. Offensively, he's very controlling. He could make holes on his own, and he's been doing a phenomenal job for us offensively. But defensively, he's been dominant. Played real well against Old Forge last week. Was in the backfield sometimes before they even made the handoff. So defensively, he's probably our biggest leader, other than another senior, Cody Hausworth. He's our middle linebacker, number 69, who leads the team in tackles. He's
one thing you need to do to stop Lakeland today to win the game.
We need to keep them contained. They have some speed. The Pigeon kid's a fast kid. If you give him some space, if he catches the ball in space or if he runs the ball into space, he's a fast kid. So we need to keep our dynamics the way that we have it set. Man to man. Make sure nobody gets by you, nobody gets around you. We need to make sure we tackle on the first hit. Did a great job at that last week against Old Forge, and the kids showed me a lot last week. So I think if the same group of kids shows up from last week that played Old Forge, we'll have a pretty successful evening.
Well, good luck to you tonight.
Thank you.
Too hot? Just call Spall. Too cold? Just call Spall. TE Spall & Son, where you'll always get our upfront pricing. Plus, now through Wednesday, own a new energy-saving AC system for just $2.84 a day with our exclusive guarantee. Plus, get 0% financing.
We called Spall, and not only do we save a lot of money,
but they're a name that you can trust. They get the job done fast, and they get it done right.
Just call Spall or see us now at callspall.com.
Nick's Excavating and Paving of Carbondale is committed to providing professional service in residential and commercial excavating, land clearing and demolition, foundations, driveways, sidewalks, and utility lines. Enhance your property with new paving and seal coating, mulch, or stone. For expert service on your next project, count on Nick's Excavating and Paving Carbondale. And now the starting lineups for today's game be presented by Roselle Department Store in Carbondale, where the attractive new fall styles are on display. Stop by for great savings throughout the store. Roselle offers school uniforms in all sizes for Lakeland, Carbondale area, Forest City, LaSalle Academy, Holy Cross, Valley View, and Mid-Valley. Going to a formal affair or special occasion? Let the experience of Sam Kalura work for you with a perfectly tailored tuxedo by Sarno & Son. Also available at Roselle, prompt laundry and dry cleaning services. It's easy to look your best with clothing from Roselle Department Store in Carbondale, where Sam and the staff are proud to present your starting lineups for today's game between the Vikings and the Chiefs. And it will be Riverside kicking off to Lakeland. And here is the kick. Ryan Semyon will kick it off, and it's a relatively short kick. And the ball was loose, and looks like Lakeland will have it just inside its own 40-yard line to start the ball game. Offensively for Lakeland at tight end, C.J. Dupree. At split end, Colin Walsh. Robbie Thomas at left tackle. Jonathan Nanowitz at right tackle. Chris Smeagel at left guard. Cross Douglas at right guard, and Antonio Spatero at center. Nico Perino quarterbacks the Lakeland offense. Paul Sokolowski at fullback, and Giovanni Spatero at tailback. Thomas Pigeon will line up at flanker. First down and 10, Lakeland from its own 39-yard line, as Perino will hand it off to the tailback. And that is Spatero getting the call, and he advances the football to the 45-yard line. And now the Riverside Viking defense, brought to you by Roselle Department Store. Devin Combs, Anthony Lima, Eric Benzaleski, and Kyle Biesecker across the line of scrimmage. The linebackers are Chase Brisky, Cody Hofsworth, Lucas Koshuk, Zach Torba, and the linebackers are the corners are Alex Torba and Diego Rojas, and the free safety is Noah Zipatelli. And those are your starting lineups, brought to you today by the Roselle Department Store. 2 plays from scrimmage, and Lakeland is very close to a first down, and
Yes, they have it.
They have it by the nose of the football in midfield.
Something that we haven't seen Lakeland in the past couple of games do is come out, get a first down or two here.
Well, they seem like they open up some big holes, even though the Riverside has some monsters on that front line.
Yeah, they're pretty big across the line of scrimmage. Combs at 245, Lima at 225, Ben Zaleski at 235, and Kyle Biesecker at tackle is 290. New set of downs for the Chiefs from midfield, as Perino will go on a toss play, and it will come to the near side, and that is Spatero, the freshman tailback. And coming into this ball game, he carried the football 77 times for 525 yards and 6 touchdowns. Picks up about 4 on that play. It will result in 2nd down and 6.
Good positive yardage. 4 yards, 4 yards, 4 yards is a first down.
Hey, Nick, I like the way that freshman runs the football. It seems like Coach Wasilchuk always comes up with a young kid that has a lot of talent.
It does seem that way.
2nd and 6, Lakeland from the Riverside 46. Perino hands toss play again. This time Spatero is wrapped up by the defense of Riverside.
We met him right.
Can't miss him. First couple plays they ran away from him. Obviously, you can see why.
Well, folks, watch for number 54 from Riverside, because he is a handful, no doubt about it.
Looks like Randy White out there. 54 and all.
3rd down and 6, the Chiefs.
Well, they used to call Randy White the Manster.
This guy is big. He's got everything to look forward to, I would assume.
And Perino will position, I think they want a timeout.
They're confused.
Lakeland takes a timeout with 9:29 remaining in a scoreless first quarter of football here on Adams Cable, Channel 7.
When your car does this. Call us first.
Every job is perfect, or it doesn't leave the shop. That's the motto at Beston's Auto Body and Collision Center in Carbondale. In an accident, remember, it is your car and your choice to choose your repair center. Call Beston's Auto Body and Collision Center in Carbondale, well known for integrity, safety, and craftsmanship. For more information concerning your rights and the 10 things you need to know before having your car repaired, go to their website, bestonsautobody.com. Good luck to all area teams from Tony, Mike, Jeff, and the staff at Beston's Auto Body and Collision Center, Gordon Avenue, Carbondale. Back to Lakeland Stadium, where we have 9 minutes and 29 seconds to play here in a scoreless first quarter of football between the Vikings and the Chiefs. Lakeland called a timeout to talk things over, and they will face 3rd down and 6 yards to go. Here's Perino back in the pocket, looking, puts it up. He's got Pigeon, and Pigeon makes the catch at the 15-yard line. Out of bounds at the 10.
It's the weak side go route. Yeah, step on it right away.
Well, you knew it was coming.
Well, Nico Perino, 4th in Division III in passing, and he has thrown for over 875 yards and 7 touchdowns this year.
What do they base that on?
Going to be 1st and goal.
QB rating, or is it? I don't find a lot of other guys who are going to be throwing the ball as much as he is.
1st down and 10 for the Chiefs. 1st and goal as Pigeon will go in motion. And the handoff will go to Spataro. And he struggles across the line of scrimmage for maybe a gain of about a yard, and that's all.
That middle of that line collapsed on that hole. It was open there for a bit.
On the play brings up 2nd.
Well, you're seeing Lakeland come out in the non-traditional I formation. They're coming out with they're cheating that fullback up with the wing, almost like 2 bullbacks. You see Carbondale run a lot of. They were shifting them around early on in this drive.
Different looks, to say the least.
2nd and goal, Lakeland from the Riverside 9. They'll go off the play fake. Perino will keep. Nice move across the 5, and Perino has a 9-yard touchdown.
Beautiful move.
Let's go, try!
That was just a nice move, cutting back against the grain by Nico Perino, and Lakeland has a 6-0 advantage over Riverside.
That was a well-executed drive. Very well orchestrated.
Eventually these young kids are going to start growing up, which means you're going to start to see some maturity. You'll start, used to seeing different looks.
More confidence.
Sure. You'll have these kind of drives every now and again.
Billy Good is on for the point after touchdown out of the hold of Perino. And the heat was on, and the kick is no good. 8:36 to play, first quarter. Lakeland 6, Riverside nothing on Adams Cable High School football. Tonkin Auto Supply, your Napa dealer in Carbondale, has been serving the area for over 36 years with the largest inventory of automotive replacement parts and accessories. Experience Napa know-how with knowledgeable customer service from Glenn Garth and the staff at Tonkin Auto Supply in Carbondale. Your Napa know-how folks. Welcome back to Lakeland Stadium alongside Glenn Muskowski, producer Anthony Cook, and Nick Homick. Steve Young here for Week 7 of high school football as Lakeland takes the opening kickoff. They march down the field. They punch it in for a touchdown on the run by Anthony Spataro, or by Nico Perino, and they have a 6-0 lead over the Vikings. Now they will tee up the football and kick off to Riverside as the return team is set to rock and roll for Riverside. Michael Moran and Alex Torba awaits the kick.
I can't believe it's Week 7 already, and I think my usual statement about it being snowing by Week 10 might not come true this year.
Hey, yeah. Don't say anything.
It was colder in Week 4 than it is now.
Don't say anything.
Hey, last week, Glenn, Nick nailed the weather forecast. We'll talk about that in a moment after Billy Good kicks it off. This is a good kick. Good. Line drive shot from about the 5, and Moran having some trouble with it, and Moran pays the price at the 15-yard line on the return. And Riverside will go to work offensively with the football, 1st down and 10 as they trail 6-0. In last week's game that we broadcasted, Glenn, between Honesdale and Western Wayne, Nick said, I think rain is going to be moving in shortly. And sure enough, he nailed it. How long what was your estimation, Nick? About 10 minutes?
I said about 10 minutes ago in the fourth quarter. Glenn, what can I say? You know
Well,
how it is.
hey,
When
listen,
you're good,
He is more accurate.
Channel 16 can use you.
Hey,
He is
probably
accurate.
be about the same 50% clip.
Don't say any more. You're 1 for 1.
Braden Thiel will hand it off, and Brisky will take the handoff.
Fumble.
And loose football at the 20, and Riverside will have it near the 21-yard line on a good run by Chase Brisky, the tailback at 5'8" and 170 pounds. He is third in Division III rushing with 109 attempts for 715 yards and 5 touchdowns. He has also caught 12 passes for 87 yards and a touchdown. He has scored 38 of Riverside's 134 points this year.
Good runner.
Sure is. And a good offensive line ahead of him. 2nd down and 5, the Vikings from their own 20, trailing 6-0 as we have 7:45 to play here in the first quarter at Lakeland Stadium. And they will run it. The quarterback will keep it, and Thiel is up across the 25-yard line. He's a senior, 6'2", 175 pounds.
Braden Thiel keeps it.
He has thrown 3 touchdowns this year.
Play, but not until Riverside first down.
Braden Thiel.
Looks like a nice, lanky quarterback. Should be able to see over the line.
He's going to be gassed if he has to keep running over for plays.
New set of downs for the Vikings as they will go to work from their own 27-yard line. Thiel will set them down. Handoff goes to the tailback.
Boy,
Brisky buried on the play.
Did that whole close up in a hurry.
Well, Zach Carney,
yeah, he
with the initial pursuit.
He was the man right there.
The carry brought down by Zach Carney with a little help from some more Chiefs. No gain on the play, brings up 2nd and 10.
Well, here it is already, week number 7, as Lakeland comes in with an overall record of 2 wins and 4 losses, and Riverside at 1-5. Vikings are 1-4 in division play. The Chiefs 2-3. 2nd down and 10, Riverside from its own 27. Thiel on a give,
Another
and
fumble.
Loose ball. Lakeland has it.
C.J. Dupree.
How about Dupree, the freshman recovering the football for Lakeland deep in Riverside territory?
Well, you can't just turn the ball over and hope to stay in games. That's 2 times the ball has been on the ground this drive.
Well, Ben Thomas talked about that with me before going on air here tonight, Nick, and he said we have to minimize our turnovers.
And that's any team.
And that's
saw last week at Honesdale. They put the ball on the ground almost 4 or 5 times. I believe.
Well, Brisky's the same. He fumbled twice.
Yeah.
Lakeland at the Riverside 27 with a big opportunity.
Right
for
open.
Rhino looking once again near side, and the pass is incomplete. Looked like Colin Walsh, the intended receiver, and he could not come up with it.
You can't get much more open than that.
Yeah, I think he got turned around over the wrong shoulder, Nick. Just could not come up with
It
it.
was going to be a difficult catch. I think he was concerned about his feet being in bounds.
Or was that Corey Torridge, number 3?
That was
6. It's tough to see these. It's tough to see these numbers on these red uniforms. I thought it looked like 6 because Walsh is checking in now. He's 2.
Okay, Walsh is checking into the game, so it was either 3 or 6. We're going to have to double check that as they will go with the running attack once again.
But it was good, good call there to go.
Yeah.
After the turnover, you go up top. I mean, especially with that short field.
Walsh will come to the near sideline. He is a 6'1", 190-pound junior.
Gain of 3 on the
And
play, brings up
Torridge
3rd
will
and 7.
check in. He's 6'2", a good target. Lakeland facing 3rd down and 7 from the Riverside 18-yard line. Perino with an I formation. And Perino, short drop, slant pattern, pass is complete. Inside the 10-yard line. Now that was Pigeon on the reception.
For the Lakeland's first down, brought down by Alexander Torres.
Leading receiver in Division III, Thomas Pigeon.
First and goal.
Boy, what a great athlete.
Well, I tell you, Perino is really, really coming to his own this year. And I tell you, since that last quarter of the Carbondale game, and he was throwing BBs in that game. And him and Pigeon, they hooked up time and time again. And they seems like they've been going ever since.
First and goal from the 9, Lakeland leading 6-0. Toss play, Spataro lowering the shoulder, and he drives inside the 5 to about the 2-yard line of Riverside.
More importantly, with this Lakeland's time of possession is 3-1 here.
At the 2-yard line. Second and goal for the Chiefs.
Lakeland trying to take control early and set the tone. They have a 6-0 lead, looking for more on second and goal from the Riverside 2. And Perino will take a look at the Viking defense. They'll hand it off to the tailback, and he gets maybe a yard on the play to the 1.
Hit by number 66, Eric Benzaleski then. Met him right at the line of scrimmage and nowhere to go.
Giovanni Spataro up the middle.
Benzaleski, the defensive end at 235 pounds. Third down and goal from the 1. Lakeland on the move as we near 4 minutes to play first quarter, and they're up 6-0. I formation behind Perino, and this time
he's in there.
They're in there for the touchdown.
Who was that, Nick? I couldn't see that number.
25 again, it's Spataro.
Okay.
Giovanni Spataro, the freshman, scores the touchdown for Lakeland, and they take a 12-0 advantage over Riverside with just under 4 minutes to play here in the first quarter.
Go for 2 here.
Lakeland will try for 2. Pigeon in motion.
That's a false start on Lakeland.
And Nick called that before the official had a chance to reach in his pocket and throw the flag.
It's kind of obvious.
Yeah.
Again, could get away with it in Canada, but can't do it here.
12-0 Lakeland. Other games going on around the area tonight. Carbondale playing Holy Cross. Western Wayne on the road at North Pocono. Producer Anthony Cook will update us coming up.
I'd like to keep updated on that game. That could be a very good game.
Well, the Wildcats are rocking and rolling this year. They're just going to get into their Division II schedule as Pigeon will go in motion for the Chiefs. And the toss play. Spataro trying to fight for yardage and comes up short. Breaking the action here at Lakeland Stadium as the Chiefs take a 12-0 lead over the Vikings on Adams Cable High School football.
The Gabriel family and the staff at Lawrence A. Gabriel Funeral Home and Cremation Services Incorporated of Carbondale send best wishes to our local athletes and teams for a successful season. In your time of need, call 282-1219 for the ultimate in professional service from Lawrence A. Gabriel Funeral Home and Cremation Services Incorporated, 74 North Main Street and 2 Hospital Street, Carbondale. What does it mean to be an expert? Does it mean getting the job done right? Or being able to pinpoint a problem and quickly find a solution? Whatever the meaning, the team at NJS are your experts in hydraulic and pneumatic components. So whether you need a custom hose built on the spot or a cylinder repaired from the ground up, the experts at NJS are there when you need them. And with the area's largest hose and fittings warehouse, NJS has thousands of the parts you need in stock and ready to go. NJS, Route 6 Mayfield, online at njsco.com. NJS is proud to call this area home and proud to sponsor our area athletes on Adams Cable Channel 7.
Back at Lakeland Stadium, where the Chiefs will tee it up and kick off to Riverside as Lakeland has a 12-0 advantage. Here's the kickoff by Billy Good. Line drive shot, and this will be Moran on the return, and he's up across the 20, across the 25, and dropped near the 26-yard line.
Moran returns the kick up to about the 26.
Michael Moran with a great return for the Vikings. And Riverside will bring its offense onto the football field, trying to get something going as they trail 12-0.
Well, Cook has a nice leg. His ball's almost in the end zone twice now.
And the Riverside Vikings, averaging about 22 points a ball game, will approach the line of scrimmage. On the first down play, here's Thiel for Riverside. And inside handoff goes nowhere. Alex Torba took the handoff, and he got whacked immediately by the Lakeland defense.
No gain on the play.
C.J. Dupree at left end, Paul Sokolowski at right end, Zach Carney at left tackle, and Jonathan Nenowitz at right tackle. Brought to you by Roselle Department Store. The linebackers are Colin Walsh, Chris Smegel, Antonio Spatero, and Jake Barrett. Shane Barrett at left corner, Perino at right corner, and Thomas Pigeon, the free safety. Second down and 10. And this play will be nullified by a flag. As the officials will talk things over near the point of attack.
Prior snap. Approach. Defense. 5 yards. Still second down.
Cool. Got the wireless going tonight, Nick.
Yeah, didn't see who jumped, though.
After the penalty, brings up 2nd and 5 for the Vikings.
Penalty called against Lakeland will place the football at the 31 and give Riverside a second down and 5 yards to go as they trail 12-0 with 3 minutes to play first quarter. Thiel off the play fake with time, stepping up, looking, nice move, tackled at the 35.
I'll tell you, a nice tackle, just a short by about a yard.
Brayton Thiel on a carry.
Yeah, Thiel is a wiry runner.
Yeah, he's very elusive, no doubt about it.
Brought down by Zach Carney. 3rd and 1.
And the Vikings will talk things over in the huddle. Next week, Lakeland will go on the road and play at PNC Field as they will take on Old Forge in the Rail Riders Bowl, while the Riverside Vikings will be on the road at Holy Cross. And do we have a timeout? Yes. Timeout is called by Riverside with 2 minutes and 8 seconds to play. We'll go to a break and return with more Adams Cable High School football.
There's some cool new stuff out there. Cars that drive themselves, phones that talk to us.
There's a cafe behind you.
And now TV everywhere. That's right, lucky Adams Cable Service customer. Now you can watch channels from your TV package just about anywhere on just about any device. Catch your favorites in the waiting room, coffee shop, break room, the airport, wherever. TV everywhere. It's a cool extra service for no extra cost. Visit adamscable.com and sign up today.
Back here at Lakeland Stadium, the Vikings called a timeout to talk things over as they have the football at their own 35-yard line. Third down and a yard to go, trailing by the score of 12-0 against Lakeland with 2 minutes and 8 seconds remaining. Lakeland had the football twice, and they put it in the end zone both times. Now the Vikings will try to sustain this drive and pick up a first down.
This would be it's not necessary yet, but it could be a big play if they can't get this one. Turn the ball back over to Lakeland.
Thiel out of the gun will hand it off. Brisky taking the handoff, first down and more to the 43.
That's a good solid run by Brisky. Put his head down and kept the legs going.
Yep.
Picked up another
about 8 yards.
6-7 yards after.
8 yards, I think. Yep.
Yeah, that's a sign of a good football player. The second effort, keeping things going. And the Vikings will have a new set of downs at their own 42-yard line. Zippatelli is wide on the bottom of your screen as Thiel will await the snap. Thiel.
He's got him.
Good time. Good protection. He's got a man open off the fingertips of Zippatelli.
You call it, Glenn. He had a couple of steps on the defender.
Fields pass.
Yeah, defensive breakdown there by Lakeland as they dodge a bullet.
Bringing up 2nd and 10 for the Vikings.
Right off the line of scrimmage, he beat him. Just one little cut to the inside, and he was at least 2-3 yards ahead of him.
And the Vikings now will go to work, facing 2nd down and 10. Thiel. Pass out in the flat, juggled by Brisky.
Wow, he's having a tough night.
He's very fortunate to catch that.
Thiel's pass caught by Jason.
So we don't even call that a pass, do we, Nick?
It's probably a lateral.
Yep.
It was very
it was behind.
Yeah, behind the line of scrimmage, basically. But
brings up 3rd and 13.
boy, that's a defensive end's dream right there, Nick. Have that ball bobbled and you pick it up on the run and take off.
Did you watch that game last night for the NFL?
Missed it.
Tampa Bay ran that play Glenn loves when the guy comes in motion, takes the quick handoff. Well, needless to say, he fumbled it, bounced perfectly at full stride. Tony Romo was like, that never happens.
Never happens to him, right? Brisky takes the pass on the far side of the field
tackle.
and is whacked on the play.
It's like that ball never bounces the same way twice. It perfectly bounced right back
After
into
the
his
screen
breadbasket.
pass to Brisky, Antonio Natale brings him down in the backfield. Bringing up
Punting
4th
unit
and
will come
17
on for
from
Riverside, and the return team set for Lakeland on 4th and 17. 25 seconds on the clock, time remaining first quarter. Ryan Semyon to punt. Boy, this is a great one. At the 30-yard line.
Oh, look, what a cut.
Nice move. Across the 45.
Oh, I'll tell you, the line was there.
Everything was there for Pigeon.
Tommy Pigeon on the return.
He made the right cut, though.
Every time he
Brought
gets the
down by
football,
Eric Benzeloski.
it is exciting.
Yes, it is.
Everybody is on the edge of their seats waiting to see what's going to happen. He gives Lakeland great field position at the 45-yard line with a first down and just under 7 seconds on the clock.
He was one
move away.
Yeah, I guess that's the best way to say it.
Perino will line up Dupree at tight end. I formation in the backfield. And a flag. Here's your call.
Procedure.
5 yards. 2 first down.
After the penalty, it'll be 1st and 15 for the Chiefs from the 40-yard line.
So with 5.9 seconds to play in the first quarter and Lakeland leading 12-0, they will face first down and 15 from their own 40.
One-on-one coverage out here, Nick.
Yes, it is. That safety's cheated in a lot, too.
Perino back to
There
throw,
goes.
looking. There goes Pigeon, and Pigeon is off to the races for a touchdown.
Glenn, do you have a headset on down there?
Well, this is obvious.
You're not stealing signals, are you?
You might be.
If I was going to steal something, it would be better than signals, I'll guarantee you.
They called it right on the money, though. I mean, it was. The defender slipped as the ball was in the air, and that gave him an extra 2 steps on it.
18-0, Lakeland. Time has expired here in the first quarter of play at Lakeland Stadium. And the Chiefs will attempt the 2-point conversion. Spataro in motion. Perino to throw. He has Dupree for 2.
Dupree for the 2-point conversion.
And that's the end of the first quarter at Lakeland Stadium as the Chiefs put 20 points on the scoreboard as we go to a break on Adams Cable High School Football.
Enjoy the feel of deep, rich luxury. Get the drama of radiant color and experience the timeless beauty, comfort, and durability of carpeting from Tom's Floor Shop & Childs. Tom's Floor Shop offers a large selection of hardwood, laminate, vinyl, ceramic tile, and carpeting on display in their showroom. Rely on Tom's Floor Shop for expert installation. All roads lead to where great floors begin at Tom's Floor Shop. Exit 6 off the Casey Highway in Childs.
Nix Excavating and Paving of Carbondale is committed to providing professional service in residential and commercial excavating, land clearing and demolition, foundations, driveways, sidewalks, and utility lines. Enhance your property with new paving and seal coating, mulch, or stone. For expert service on your next project, count on Nix Excavating and Paving Carbondale.
We are back here at Lakeland Stadium alongside Glenn Muskowski, Nick Homick, producer Anthony Cook. The Lakeland Chiefs have jumped out to a 20-0 score over the Riverside Vikings. They will tee things up as Billy Good will get set to rock and roll and tee it up. And the return team set for the Riverside Vikings, Michael Moran and Alex Torba.
Michael Moran.
Didn't think this was coming.
No.
Once again, it will be Billy Good for the
Expected a much closer ball game.
Well, turnovers early and 2 big passes. What?
Here's the kickoff by Good.
Oh, that's nice.
High spinner from the 8-yard line. Torba on the return. Nice move to the 39.
There's Alexander Torba on the return.
Riverside
Dropped down by
good
Jeff
field
McHale.
position. That's not the problem.
Yeah, problem is you turn the ball over and you're having trouble stopping the pass.
Yeah, they need to put together some first downs as well.
First down for the Vikings on the
Hasn't been
39-yard
one
line.
sustained drive yet, really.
No, they haven't really gotten going. They made 2 first downs.
Riverside will go to work from its own 39-yard line. And the inside handoff.
Oh, there's a nice
And that
move.
goes to Brisky, and Brisky has a first down for the Vikings across midfield into Lakeland territory at the 45-yard line.
That was all Chase Brisky, too.
That was Chase Brisky on the carry for the Vikings, brought down by a group
Made
of
probably
Chiefs.
5 guys miss.
But not until the Riverside first down.
Well, Coach Thomas said he makes it happen.
Riverside will run their offense from the Lakeland 44-yard line, and the toss play will come to the near side. And once again, Brisky at the 40 stiff arms a player, breaks another tackle, and lunges forward for a couple of additional yards to the 38. Boy, and pretty impressive.
He's definitely one of the hardest runners we've seen all year.
Gain of 6 on the play, brings up 2nd and 4 for the Vikings.
Well, in the second quarter, Western Wayne and North Pocono scoreless. Valley View with a 14-7 lead over West in the first quarter. As the Vikings will get set on 2nd down and 4 from the 38. Thiel in some traffic, throws off his back foot. Great catch if it's in bounds by Zipatelli, and it is good at the 25-yard line. Lackawanna Trail with a 7-0 lead over Old Forge in the first quarter. Prep over Honesdale, 8-0 also in the first. Dunmore 14-0 over Susquehanna in the first quarter.
Imagine that. Nothing against Susquehanna, but
Carbondale with an 8-7 lead over Holy Cross in the first quarter.
Well,
we'll bring you more updates throughout the broadcast. New set of downs for the Vikings from the Lakeland 25 as the Vikings trail 20-0. Thiel hands it off. Brisky with a nice hole. Brisky inside the 15, spun down near the 14-yard line.
He's knocking him off in chunks. 16, 20. That was a 12-yard run.
no, this is the kind of drive Riverside desperately needed. And Lakeland is running around out there a little confused.
He was brought down by Jake Barrett on the play.
I'll tell you, but Nick, a lot of that is done by himself. He's one tough runner. Timeout.
Yes, we do have a timeout on the field with 10:28 to play in the first half. And Lakeland on top 20-0. Well, here it is, week number 7 of high school football already.
It's amazing, isn't it?
It
seems like
you just get going and blink
seems
an
like it was
eye
just
and-
Labor Day, right? And we were just getting started.
50-50 will be raffled out at halftime.
But you are right, Steve. This weather has been ideal. I mean,
no
we
doubt.
can't say much in here because it's always ideal in here.
It's always ideal in the booth. Nick has a tough job.
But
ask him how he feels when he's up there in the rain and the snow.
Well, hopefully you won't see too many in the snow, Nick.
Well, it's not looking that way, right? Things can change, but I tell you, well, we don't have a game next week, but they're calling for this to continue.
First down and 10 from the 14. Pass by Thiel, incomplete.
Field pass intended for Alexander Jaworski. Falls incomplete.
Now, if for Riverside, they have to take this one into the end zone. They just need this score
Second and 10, Vikings
to get
from the
back
14-yard line.
somewhat of a calming effect on the team, and I'm sure the coaching staff also.
Riverside Vikings, coached by Ben Thomas in his second year. Played for the Vikings back in the mid-'90s in their heyday, as Brisky will take the handoff, zigzags his way into the end zone for a 14-yard touchdown.
Well, that answers that question, doesn't it?
So the Vikings answer with a very impressive drive, and they hit the scoreboard with 10 minutes and 16 seconds remaining in the first half.
That whole drive, though, for some reason, just to me seemed like Lakeland just, for being a 20-0, a lot of walking around, a lot of no emotion out there.
Now you get out to that big lead, and sometimes
A lot of game left
you
here.
rest on your laurels, and you think, hey, this is a cakewalk, and suddenly the offense of Riverside comes to life. They trail 20-6. They'll try for 2. Thiel off the fake. Rolling out, buying time, firing downfield, incomplete.
He had his man.
Yeah, he threw it behind him.
It's a tough throw and catch, but still he had his man.
Break of the action here with Lakeland leading 20-6 on Adams Cable High School football.
Too hot? Just call Spall. Too cold? Just call Spall. TE Spall and Son, where you'll always get our upfront pricing. Plus, now through Wednesday, own a new energy-saving AC system for just $2.84 a day with our exclusive guarantee. Plus, get 0% financing.
We called Spall, and not only do we save a lot of money,
But they're a name that you can trust. They get the job done fast, and they get it done right.
Just call Spall or see us now at callspall.com.
To Lakeland Stadium, where the Chiefs lead the Riverside Vikings 20-6. As Riverside will tee up the football, Ryan Semyon, the sophomore, will do the honors for the Vikings, and the return team set for Lakeland. Colin Walsh back there, along with Thomas Pigeon. Squib kick, bouncing around, and somebody's going to have to fall on it, and they do at the 25-yard
On
line.
the ball at the 25-yard line. The first and 10 for the Chiefs from the spot.
So Barrett falls on the football at the 25, and that's where Lakeland will go to work with just about 10:13 to play in the first half.
Lakeland's got to come back out and answer the call here, because if the momentum will switch, if Riverside holds them on downs here, or they make them punt.
Oh, most definitely. They have to come back and just do what they've been doing, running the football effectively, throw some passes.
C.J. Dupree will line up a tight end for the Chiefs. And they will hand it off to Sokolowski in the fullback. Barrels full speed ahead across the 33-yard line.
That's a nice quick hitter.
It's a nice 9-yard game.
Yeah, for sure.
You'll take those any day of the week.
Gain of 9 on the play.
Took us
brings
right
up
back
second and
to
one.
days gone by where they really utilized that fullback. Lakeland has had a lot of good running backs over the years, and boy, that fullback getting the call with a big offensive line, there's nothing better to watch. Second down and a yard to go for the Chiefs. This time the tailback will take it, and he's out across the 40 to the 42. Spataro, Giovanni Spataro, the freshman, gives Lakeland another first down.
The undersized Lakeland line really having their way with Riverside.
Yeah, this is
Nothing flashy about it. I mean,
Going right at them.
a lot of quick stuff. But the running backs are getting on that second level in a hurry.
Pigeon will be a wide receiver on the top of your screen on first down and 10. And Spataro across midfield. Nice move and run out of bounds in front of the Lakeland bench at the 44.
Spataro on a carry for the Chiefs, picking up another first down.
You look out the window there to your right, guys. You see a Lakeland fullback, Joe Tuzzi. He had a few big games in his day.
Yeah, I guess he did.
Just a few.
Yeah, no doubt. Football resting on the Riverside 44. New set of downs for the Chiefs, leading 20-6 with 9:12 to play here in the first half. Perino to throw. Short drop puts it up, and this is incomplete, intended for Colin Walsh.
He almost made a heck of a catch.
For Colin Walsh.
Coverage by Diego Rojas in the secondary. He's a sophomore for the Vikings.
Brings up second and 10 for the Chiefs.
Little short on that pass. If he led him, he may have been able to get underneath that because he did get around him to get a hand on it.
I think Perino had a little pressure in his face. I think he just had to rainbow that ball.
You know, you don't want to take the loss, so.
Nope. If you can't complete it, either throw it where nobody can get it or throw it out of bounds.
Torwich will be wide on the far side. Inside handoff, short gain on the play for Sokolowski.
Well, you know why.
Brought down by Kyle Biesecker.
Well, Kyle Biesecker, 290 pounds at 6'4". You run into that and not going too far. Third down and long for Lakeland. Boy, great night for football. Nice crowd on hand. Fans enjoying week number 7.
Well, you have to enjoy this because before you know it, you'll be in the gym with the snow and the snow blowers going.
In the gym?
Yeah, who knows up here?
You got bigger problems than that.
Perino, wide open on the far side it looks like Pigeon inside the 30 for a first down. Yeah, if you have a snowblower going in the gym, Glenn, there's something going on there.
You're not going to be playing around with that.
I tend to say you have roof problems.
I have a tend to say you misunderstood what I said.
From the 27, Lakeland on the move with first down and a 20-6 advantage as we near 8 minutes to play here in the first half. Perino, toss play. And this is Giovanni Spataro on the carry to the 19-yard line.
Giovanni Spataro on a carry again.
The official spot will be right on the 20-yard line. As Lakeland will talk things over in the huddle.
Lakeland moving the ball really well down the field. No ill effects of that touchdown, so maybe they woke up. This is Nick, if you thought they were a little lethargic out there.
Second down and 3. And the running attack. Spataro caught around the ankles. A good defensive play by Biesecker.
That was a good play.
Backside pursuit there. He had the blocking up front.
Right about the line of scrimmage, no gain on a play.
Breakdown in the backside.
Brings up 3rd and 3.
Because otherwise, that was going to go for another 5-6 at least.
Or more.
Corey Torwich is wide on the top of your screen. Pigeon on the near side. Spatero upended.
42 on the tackle for the Vikings. And Giovanni Spataro brings up 4th down for the Chiefs.
Well, Riverside that time came up big defensively at about the 19-yard line. And now with 6:19 remaining, it is 4th down and 2. Lakeland needs a first down right here as Perino will try to go on a quarterback keeper. Check his forward progress. It will be near the 17. He's got
to have that. He was pushed back a yard or two.
Sneak by Perino.
The official right here on the near sideline had the spot right away. He's down to about the 16.
+2, +3 on that.
So Lakeland will sustain the drive with the first down.
Yeah, he's trying that hurry up quarterback sneak.
And this is definitely a different Lakeland team that we saw from opening night and against Carbondale. First down for the Chiefs from the 17. And the pass is complete to Pigeon at the 10. Nice move. He draws a crowd and then is decked at the 9-yard line.
Well, nowhere to go that time. They had 4 people there, actually.
Sometimes you just got to get what you can give, or what you can get, and get down.
Yeah, that when you go for that extra stuff there, that's when bad things could happen.
You don't want to just tweak an ankle or something, but
or have the ball pop out of your hand or something.
Like you said, though, 6-yard gain and a first down.
Nothing wrong with that.
Never.
2nd down and 3. Lakeland from the Viking 10. Oh, a high snap and an inside handoff. And this will be
that was the
tailback.
That was different.
And Spatero.
Now, usually that first guy through gets the ball.
Believe it or not, that high snap might have actually helped that play. Really.
But not until a first down by the
So from the 5, it is first down and goal for Lakeland. And a big opportunity with a 20-6 lead, 5:06 to play first half. Very impressed with Lakeland and the play of their offensive and defensive lines here tonight.
Controlling. It seems like they're
controlling the tempo of the game.
For sure.
Perino running the offense. And Perino will give it to Spatero, and Spatero goes off the left side for a short gain on the play.
Perino again on hands off to Giovanni Spataro on the carry. Tackled by a lot of Vikings.
That sums it up.
That does.
He nailed it. 2nd down and goal from the 3 for the Chiefs.
I've heard Steve use a host, a team meeting. A lot is new.
Pigeon in motion. This will be Perino to keep.
Block.
And he's got the touchdown, a 3-yard run by Nico Perino. And Lakeland leads 26-6.
Obviously scouted something there that they like Nico running at.
And the Chiefs will try for 2. Oh, no, they'll go for the extra point. I'm sorry. Beg your pardon. As Billy Good will attempt the extra point out of the hold of Perino. Rushes on. Good's kick. No good.
Kick by Billy Good.
Breaking the action here at Lakeland with 4 minutes and 23 seconds to play in the first half. Chiefs up.
That looked good to me. I'm sorry to interrupt here, but Lakeland thinks that looked good too.
Left in the first half.
It looked like it just made it over the crossbar, but the officials were right there.
They would have this last say.
Yeah. It looked good to me, too, because you're looking at that soccer goal behind it. It obviously didn't go over that.
Right, but you're looking for, I don't know. Again.
Oh, Nick, you're the best, man.
It's where's Hank Stram when you need him? How can all 6 of you miss a play like that?
Yeah, he was the best. He was the best on the sidelines. Good will tee it up for Lakeland.
Really good again to kick it off
with
the
a 26-6 advantage and a 4:23 to play here in the first half.
I like chicanery, and we missed the commercial break.
Yeah, well, that's okay. That's why we get them in early in times like this.
Holy smokes!
We needed a little comedy
hour.
Yeah.
I'll be here all week.
Where's your next gig? At the Pink Flamingo? Billy Good to kick off. And from the 5-yard line, they go on a reverse. And did they take Lakeland by surprise? Yes, they did, as Alex Torbo will take the football out to the 39-yard line.
I'll still never forget coming up here one year when Lakeland played Susquehanna. They ran the muddle huddle.
Yeah.
Now that took somebody by surprise.
Who ran the muddle huddle?
Susquehanna.
Susquehanna. I think you're going to say Lakeland.
No.
That would have surprised me for sure.
The muddle huddle.
Wow, that was classic. Boy, they come into that huddle, and you don't know where that ball was.
First and 10 Vikings.
Just tackle everybody.
Hey, do your assignment. You have no problem, right?
That's right.
And the Vikings will go to work from their own 39. Braden Thiel running the offense for the Vikings. Thiel to throw. Near side, Zippatelli has it across the 40-yard line. Nice block almost out to midfield, and then whacked at the 47-yard line by the defense of Lakeland. Dom Verastro leading the way defensively.
It might be a yard short here.
Yeah, it was stepped out of bounds.
Great block for Zippatelli out there in the flat.
Yeah, they definitely had
Brings
numbers.
up 2nd and 1 for the Vikings.
Yeah, they move the ball back to the 47 now.
Was a favorable spot there.
Yeah. Zippatelli is in the slot and an I formation behind Thiel. Thiel will hand it off, and this is Brisky with a hole, and Brisky is spun down near the 37-yard line.
15-yard pickup for Brisky. He's having a day for himself.
Brisky on the carry, brought down from behind by Colin Walsh. First down Vikings.
Walsh, the outside linebacker of the Lakeland defense, saving a touchdown. And with the football on the Lakeland 36-yard line, the Vikings have something going, as they trail 26-6 with under 4 minutes remaining in first half action. Toss play, Brisky with blocking. Brisky looking, drilled on the play.
Great defensive effort on the left side of the Lakeland defense line.
No gain.
Lakeland, big defensive effort on that last play. And the Vikings will look down the barrel of 2nd down and 10. Stephen Ladd leads Riverside to the line of scrimmage, as Thiel will work out of the gun. And Thiel, off the play fake, fires downfield, and the pass is incomplete. Broken up. Great defensive play by Lakeland and Nico Perino.
Yeah, that was. He was open. He came back and knocked that out of his hands. It was a great defensive effort.
Brings up 3rd and 10 for the Vikings.
And the Vikings on the 3rd down play. Shotgun for Thiel. Thiel buying some time, trying to set the screen up, and some good defense again by the Chiefs. Zach Carney right in there putting pressure.
Pressure put on by Paul Sokolowski. 4th and 10.
4th down play in Lakeland territory at the 36-yard line. And we have a timeout call by Riverside as they trail Lakeland 26-6 with under 3 minutes to play in the first half on Adams Cable High School football.
When your car does this. Call us first.
Every job is perfect or it doesn't leave the shop. That's the motto at Beston's Auto Body and Collision Center in Carbondale. In an accident, remember, it is your car and your choice to choose your repair center. Call Beston's Auto Body and Collision Center in Carbondale, well known for integrity, safety, and craftsmanship. For more information concerning your rights and the 10 things you need to know before having your car repaired, go to their website, bestonsautobody.com. Good luck to all area teams from Tony, Mike, Jeff, and the staff at Beston's Auto Body and Collision Center, Gordon Avenue, Carbondale.
Welcome back to Lakeland Stadium for week number 7 of Adams Cable High School football in today's Lackawanna Football Conference Division III matchup with Lakeland leading Riverside 26-6 with 2 minutes and 53 seconds to play in first half action. The Vikings called a timeout to talk things over. They have the football in Lakeland territory, 4th down and 10 from the Chief 36-yard line. As Braden Thiel takes the snap, steps up in the pocket, fires downfield. He's got a man wide open. Rojas on the reception for a big first down.
Thiel's pass caught by Diego Rojas.
He's a sophomore at 5'10 and 185 pounds and was wide open on the play.
29-yard pickup.
From the 7-yard line.
Well, the coverage broke down defensively for Lakeland. And right now, the Vikings have excellent field position. 1st and goal from the Lakeland 7. Thiel hands it off to Brisky. He lowers the shoulder and hammers inside the 5 to the 3-yard line. Boy, Chase Brisky, the tailback, very impressed with him.
Brought down by Zach Kearney.
He lowers his shoulder and just continues to drive forward.
2nd and goal from the 3-yard line.
Hey, Nick, I would think you have to say that Braden Thiel's got an arm on him also.
He just stands there, kind of just whips one of them. Not a big windup.
2nd and goal for the Vikings from the Lakeland 3. Shotgun for Thiel. Thiel dumps off a pass, and they have the touchdown. 3-yard touchdown pass. The officials, Riverside was looking for a flag on the play, and that was Brisky on the reception.
26-12.
And Riverside has come right back as they trail Lakeland 26-12.
Yeah, that was a bit late in the end zone.
Well, you go for 2 here, right, Nick?
Oh, absolutely. And you're getting the ball here in the second half.
Yes, they are.
Thiel will roll out. He wants to pass. No, now he does, and it's batted away. Good job by Lakeland.
Up by Colin Walsh.
Walsh got a hand on it to knock it away, and with 1:43 remaining in the first half, Lakeland leads Riverside 26-12 on Adams Cable High School football.
Tonkin Auto Supply, your Napa dealer in Carbondale, has been serving the area for over 36 years with the largest inventory of automotive replacement parts and accessories. Experience Napa know-how with knowledgeable customer service from Glenn Garth and the staff at Tonkin Auto Supply in Carbondale. Your Napa know-how, folks.
Riverside Vikings getting right back into the football game as they score a touchdown and they trail now 26-12 with 1:43 to play in the first half. Oops. I hit a button on the new technology
and there it went.
I lost everything.
It's
Producer
gone.
Anthony Cook will get us going again. Thank you. Carbondale explodes against Holy Cross. They lead 29-7 as they are nearing halftime in that football game. Dunmore with a shutout over Susquehanna thus far, 28-0. Prep 37-0 over Honesdale. Trail 7-6 over Old Forge. That's a second quarter score. And North Pocono leads Western Wayne 7-6 at halftime. Good football game. Now the Vikings will kick off to the Chiefs. Semyon's kick, line drive shot, and an up back from Lakeland will have it near the 25-yard line. That is Shane Barrett on the return. Whoa! Little extracurricular activity.
He was lucky
Riverside.
he threw him into a player and he didn't go to the ground.
On the return for the Chiefs, dragged out of bounds by Alexander Jaworski.
A little chippy out there.
Yeah. Well, hey.
Well, fortunately, no flag on the play, and with 1:33 remaining, it's Lakeland going on offense. 1st and 10 from its own 37-yard line.
Just remember Lakeland against Carbondale, the passes that they threw in that last quarter.
Nico Perino will run the offense, and we have a timeout called by Riverside, so we'll keep it right here. So the Vikings and head coach Ben Thomas want to talk things over. Of course, Thomas is a 1996 graduate of Riverside. He took over for John Fox, who coached the Vikings for 2 years. And John Fox took Riverside to the Eastern Conference Class AA title game a couple of years back. Last year, the Riverside Vikings overall with a record of 7 wins and 4 losses, and pretty good season for the Vikings. Now they'll talk things over and come back to the line of scrimmage as the Chiefs will go to work on first down. And Perino, inside handoff, Giovanni Spataro out to the 39-yard line as he draws a crowd. Eric Benzaleski, 6 foot, 235 pounds, the defensive end of Riverside, making the tackle.
I don't think you're going to see Lakeland do anything wacky here.
Let's hope not. I don't think it would make Jeff Wasilchak too happy.
No, you got a 14-point lead here.
Yeah, you want to protect this lead and take it into the locker room and play in the second half.
I might see them take one shot here.
Perino, shotgun. And Perino will keep. And there he goes across midfield. And Perino zigzags his way, and he's still on his feet. And Perino is spun down inside the 30-yard line.
Now things change.
Yes, now deep in Riverside territory, you take a shot. With 45 seconds to play in the half.
Plenty of time.
Yeah, that took everybody by surprise.
Brought down by Alexander Jaworski out of play. First down, Chiefs. Timeout, Lakeland.
Well, the Chiefs and the Vikings here in week number 7. And for both teams, as we take a look at their schedule, next week, Lakeland will be on the road on Saturday to take on Old Forge at PNC Field in the Rail Rider Bowl. Week 9, they will take on Montrose on the road and wrap up their regular season here at home against Mid-Valley. For the Vikings, in Week 8, they will be at Holy Cross, followed by a Week 9 matchup against Lackawanna Trail, and they will end the regular season at Carbondale, and we will have that game for you in week number 10 right here on Adams Cable. Now, following the timeout, Lakeland will have a first down and 10, and the football at the Viking 28-yard line.
And more than enough time.
Perino Back to throw, going for it all. Bumping, no flag.
That's intended for Don Verastro.
Don Verastro,
Don
the intended
Verastro
receiver.
became the good defender on that one.
Well, sometimes you have to do that.
2nd and 10, Chiefs.
Well, Verastro is a great target, 6'1", 175.
That was good defensive positioning by the Riverside defender.
And Lakeland will break the huddle and approach the line of scrimmage with 38 seconds to play in the half. Up 26-12. And Perino once again rolling out, buying some time. Near side, plants, fires. Yes, this pass is complete to Shane Farrett. He had its flag on the play. Let's check it. Was that Pigeon on the reception, Nick?
Pigeon on the reception.
Pigeon on the reception.
We have a flag up here. It looks like a hold in that area, I would assume.
They're going to reset. They're going to replay it down because it's still offsetting.
What happened? I didn't see what happened down there.
I didn't see what happened down here at the goal line, but well, maybe it could have been on Lakeland too. Who knows?
That flag came in from the umpire way down. I think it was in the air for about 3-4 seconds.
Yeah, it looked like something, a piece of paper floating out.
Here's your call.
Obviously, hold. Dead ball.
Pass interference.
Personal foul.
Personal foul.
So what are they going to do here? One of those.
They're going to march it off.
They're marking off another 15 the other way. So Lakeland come out of a 2nd and 5. Yeah.
The hold. It goes from the spot, right? The hold?
Yeah, 10 yards, but still. Oh, so they're going to mark it off from the 35, come back to the 45, and we've added the 30. And guess what, Glenn? They could have just replayed it down because it's going to be exactly where it was.
Yeah, exactly. I know that. Yeah.
Easy, Nick. Easy.
At least they jogged it up.
Well, Lakeland lost the
Half a
yard.
yard.
Yeah.
Lost of 2 on the penalty. Brings up 2nd and 12.
From the 30-yard line, 2nd down and 12. Lakeland with 29.5 seconds to play in the half. And Perino rolling to the near side. Perino trying to buy some time. Verastro on the reception.
Verastro goes out of bounds. Pick up a 4 on the play.
So Lakeland has something going here. Deep in Riverside territory, up 26-12 with 25 seconds on the clock, time remaining in the half. And they're looking for more.
It looks like we're going to have to throw a couple into the end zone.
And now is the time. Iko Perino steps up, fires, and this pass is caught at the 18-yard line.
Real close to a first.
Walsh on the reception for the Chiefs.
I might have the first. It is a first.
Boy, if it's 4th down, it's going to be a short.
I'd ask for a measurement.
Yeah, you might want. Yeah. Let's check the. Boy, the near side official here, Nick, is on the 18.
Ask for a
Our
measurement.
vantage point from the other side, we're looking at it at an angle here.
But here's what it gets you too. It gives you a free timeout.
It does.
That's true.
Looks like we're going to have a measurement.
It gives you a free timeout if you're Lakeland. Get your offense set.
So the chain gang is on the field for the first time tonight for the measurement.
Boy, I can't see how he's short. Nah, he's got it.
There you go.
You marked it good, as Hank Stram would say.
yeah.
And who Verastro make that catch?
No.
Walsh.
Walsh. Yeah.
Walsh. Okay.
Now Lakeland with a new set of downs and 18 seconds on the clock from the Viking 18-yard line. Well, keep in mind, if Perino does not see any open receivers, he could always scramble. Perino back to throw. Perino looking end zone. It broken up. A great defensive play by the Riverside Vikings, Diego Rojas.
Two things could have happened there for Lakeland, and they both weren't good. It could have been a pick or a major collision.
Well, if it was a pick, it might have been a pick six.
Yeah, because everybody was going one way.
And he was he was at a full head of steam. Well, we have about almost 12 seconds left, so two plays.
Two plays, or one first down, and
will they give Good an opportunity to kick a field goal?
Judging by their extra points,
I struggle a little bit. Yeah, the extra points. That's my point.
2nd down and 10, Lakeland from the Riverside 18. Perino against the grain, trying to buy some time. Looking, he's going to go for it.
Don't block.
And Perino dances out of bounds inside the fine.
Without blocking the back over there?
You saw it coming a mile away.
Yep.
That's not a smart play.
No, to say the least.
He was going to pick up the first down easily, run out of bounds and save the time. There's no timeouts, but he's going to save the time. They'll have one shot at the end zone. Now it's going to be probably a 1st and 10 from the 20. You saw it coming, though.
Yeah. Puts the ball back on the 18-yard line.
Oh, they're going to give it a shot, Glenn. Good is out there. He's got the leg. He's just got to get it.
He hasn't gotten the ball
They
up
have
in
to
the
block for him. That's the key.
Yeah, I mean, he shows that he has the leg. He kicks the ball to the 5 or to the goal line every time on the kickoff.
Well, Good is on for a 25-yard field goal out of the hold of Nico Perino with 3.4 seconds remaining. No. And this is a line drive shot that is short.
Worth a shot.
And that will bring us to halftime in today's Lackawanna Football Conference Division III matchup between the Vikings and the Chiefs, with Lakeland leading Riverside 26-12 as we go to a break on Adams Cable High School Football.
Too hot? Just call Spall. Too cold? Just call Spall. TE Spall & Son, where you'll always get our upfront pricing. Plus, now through Wednesday, own a new energy-saving AC system for just $2.84 a day with our exclusive guarantee. Plus, get 0% financing.
We called Spall, and not only do we save a lot of money,
but they're a name that you can trust. They get the job done fast, and they get it done right.
Just call Spall, or see us now at callspall.com.
Enjoy the feel of deep, rich luxury. Get the drama of radiant color and experience the timeless beauty, comfort, and durability of carpeting from Tom's Floor Shop in Childs. Tom's Floor Shop offers a large selection of hardwood, laminate, vinyl, ceramic tile, and carpeting on display in their showroom. Rely on Tom's Floor Shop for expert installation. All roads lead to where great floors begin at Tom's Floor Shop. Exit 6 off the Casey Highway in Childs.
What does it mean to be an expert? Does it mean getting the job done right? Or being able to pinpoint a problem and quickly find a solution? Whatever the meaning, the team in NJS are your experts in hydraulic and pneumatic components. So whether you need a custom hose built on the spot or a cylinder repaired from the ground up, the experts at NJS are there when you need them. And with the area's largest hose and fittings warehouse, NJS has thousands of the parts you need in stock and ready to go. NJS Route 6 Mayfield, online at njsco.com. NJS is proud to call this area home and proud to sponsor our area athletes on Adams Cable Channel 7. Nick's Excavating and Paving of Carbondale is committed to providing professional service in residential and commercial excavating, land clearing and demolition, foundations, driveways, sidewalks, and utility lines. Enhance your property with new paving and seal coating, mulch, or stone. For expert service on your next project, count on Nick's Excavating and Paving Carbondale. The Gabriel family and the staff at Lawrence A. Gabriel Funeral Home and Cremation Services Incorporated of Carbondale send best wishes to our local athletes and teams for a successful season. In your time of need, call 282-1219 for the ultimate in professional service from Lawrence A. Gabriel Funeral Home and Cremation Services Incorporated, 74 North Main Street and 2 Hospital Street, Carbondale.
And here we go.
He doesn't say.
Billy Good will kick it off. High spinning kick from the 18-yard line. It's fumbled on the play. And on the return, Zippatelli has the sideline on the far side. And Zippatelli across midfield looking for a block. And then is finally tackled at the Lakeland 40-yard line.
There's another guy that has some speed.
Well, that's the way you want to start the second half of play as Riverside trails 26-12. And they will be in business with the football. Let's check the official spot. I believe it's going to be right on the Lakeland 40.
It's 8-8. Cleveland's batting in the bottom of the 8th. And bottom of the 4th at 0-0.
Well, another pressure cooker right there.
Yeah, well, that Washington Cubs game should be a good one, too.
Yeah.
On first down, Thiel will hand it off to Brisky. And Brisky with a short gain on the play to about the 36-yard line.
Sperano make that tackle? Is that what he said? Hard to see them. Again, Nick, it's hard to see the numbers.
Yeah, the red jerseys are tough to tell. Yeah. If they had white numbers, you'd probably be able to read it a lot better.
Yeah, that black outline makes it really difficult to pick out a number.
And it's a pretty good day. You get a little mud on those, you'll never see them.
Second down and 7, Riverside from the Lakeland 37-yard line.
Although nobody's where it's difficult to read his GARs and ways.
Thiel will hand it off, coming to the near side. And this play will go nowhere as Lakeland and Dupree wraps it up.
Boy, you had good penetration and stayed at home, and it was perfect.
James Diaz, the ball carrier that time for the Riverside Vikings. He's a 6 foot, 170-pound senior. And Thiel will check in with the play as they lose yardage. And it's going to be third down and 13 yards to go for the Vikings from the Lakeland 43 with 10:25 to play third quarter, and Riverside trailing 26-12. Thiel back in the pocket, rolling near side, fires downfield, and a pass is intercepted by Pigeon.
Boy, he had that in his sights all the way.
That's the way a free safety should play. Their corner had perfect coverage, and just Pigeon just stepped right in front of it.
Now that's what head coach Ben Thomas was talking about. Mistakes and turnovers really hurt them in ball games, and that time they had a good drive going, and they turned it over on the interception by Pigeon. And Lakeland will take over possession of the football at its own 25.
Guys, is it kind of eerily similar, though? Riverside's in the same situation when we saw Lakeland the last time we covered them against Carbondale. They would sometimes be in position and just wouldn't make the play.
Yeah,
and we saw Carbondale go through it early in the year.
Dupree will line up at tight end. Perino, quick handoff. Short gain on the play for Lakeland up the middle.
Paul Sokolowski on the carry, brought down by Eric Benzelewski and a few other Vikings.
Yeah, the pressure's now really on the Riverside defense.
Yeah, right here, Riverside can't afford to give up a touchdown.
They need a quick 3 and out here if you're Riverside.
Second down for Lakeland, 2nd and 9 from their own 26-yard line. Perino will hand it off, and it looks like Spataro will get the call, going around right end.
Boy, you look at
Spataro on the carry again, brought down by Eric Benzelewski.
He is just throwing people around out there.
Again on the play, brings up 3rd and 8.
Well, if you were 6'4" and 290, you'd be doing that too.
Yeah, I wouldn't want him to be throwing me, I don't think.
Third down play for Lakeland as we near 9 minutes remaining third quarter. 3rd down and 8. And Perino will line up out of the gun. Perino coming near side. He'll fire a pass to Pigeon, complete at the 38-yard line. Good for a first down.
Drug out of bounds by Zippatelli. First down, Chiefs.
So Lakeland mixing it up, going with the run and the pass. And boy, that will keep a defense on its heels.
Well, it's just a great combination, Pirano to Pigeon.
Pass across the line of scrimmage. Pigeon has it. He draws a crowd, turns the corner, and then is tackled in front of the Riverside bench. Zippatelli making the tackle for the Vikings. He's the free safety.
If it works on one side, why not try the other?
Absolutely. That's as good as a running play. It's a 5-yard pickup. Oh, I'm sorry, no.
Gain of 5 on the play.
The down marker's not moving. All right,
there it is.
There we are. Let's get on the same page, Joe.
I thought the official had a headset on and was listening to you.
No, he's probably got to set there's a dial over there that sets where the nearest 5-yard marker is when they need to measure.
2nd and 5, Lakeland from its own 43. And they'll go with the running attack. And there is Spataro breaking tackles, and he is deep in Viking territory, finally caught at the 20.
Giovanni Spataro on a big carry for the Chiefs, brought down from behind by Zippatelli.
Such an elusive runner. Real low to the ground.
Low center of gravity.
Yeah, not a lot of wasted motion, you know.
Plus
he just gets the job done. Wow.
Plus 37.
That's a big play for Lakeland.
It just kind of glides in there, you know.
And you think you have him. You think you have him caught, and he'll break tackles. Now the football at the 19-yard line. First down and 10, the Chiefs with 7:55 to play. They lead 26-12. This will be Pirano on a keeper. Pirano strung out on the play, reverses his field, finds a hole, and then dives to the 10-yard line.
Somebody tried to get a tackle from behind and kind of
forced
him forward another 5 yards.
So right now the Chiefs in a short yardage situation, 2nd and 1 from the 10-yard line.
That's 58 yards for Pirano rushing this game. In some key situations.
Sokolowski will dot the I formation. Then Pirano off the play fake, eludes a tackler, steps up in the pocket, and then pays the price.
Oh, he hold that ball out there. That's not good.
Yeah, the protection broke down, and Pirano was tackled on the play. Right at the line of scrimmage.
So he didn't lose much, if any.
No, I don't think he lost any. 3rd and a yard to go from the 10. Big key right here. Lakeland is using up a lot of time in the 3rd quarter.
Brings up 3rd down and short for the Chiefs.
You know, Lakeland needs to take one in, though, because the last time they were down this close, nothing came of it, so just before the half.
3rd and 1. And this will be Spataro, I believe, for the first down.
Yeah, he's got that by about a yard and about 2 yards.
Spataro again on the carry, brought down by Cody Hosworth, but not until a Lakeland first down.
Now, right now, Lakeland will be knocking on the door with a first down and goal from the 8-yard line. As the Chiefs will approach the line of scrimmage, now they'll get set. As Pirano will take the snap, toss play. Spataro inside the 7-yard line.
Spataro again on the carry, brought down by 42 from Riverside.
Tough grinding for Lakeland down in the red zone.
Yeah, that's usually where it gets tough. You may see Lakeland and Pirano go to the air right here on 2nd down and 6.
Well, they've had success with those keepers from Pirano.
They have.
Inside handoff. No, there's nobody in position to get it, though.
Second down and goal for Lakeland, and Perino will keep, and there it is. He has a lead blocker and a 6-yard touchdown.
Takes it in the end zone, but there is a flag on the play.
What did he throw the flag at?
He threw it into the pile. This guy threw it he threw it 25 yards in the air.
Now let's wait for the word from the field, as the officials will talk things over at the 5.
I don't think anybody was even engaged with anyone.
Here it is.
There's definitely, they're going to call a hold.
10 yards from the spot of foul.
Oh, that hurts.
I have to get my eyes checked.
Well, Nick, you'll be back at the studio tonight doing the editing. You can go back to 5:05 in the third quarter and check it out.
That's true, but I didn't know what they call it, a hold, or who they call it.
Second and goal from the 15 for Lakeland. Perino looking for Pigeon on a slant, incomplete.
Perino's pass intended for Tommy Pigeon, broken up by Zipatelli on the play. No, Zipatelli got his hands on that one.
Oh, that's a big penalty, to say the least.
It was a great call.
Oh yeah, it was.
He had nobody near him.
Third down and goal, the Chiefs from the Riverside 15.
Pigeon on a post pattern.
Here's Perino rolling out. A lot of time. Now the protection breaks down, and there's a flag.
Perino's pass intended for Tommy Pigeon. Another flag on the play.
Yeah, just when Lakeland gets moving and they have a good drive going.
Yeah, going backwards here.
Yeah, penalties have hurt them. Now the officials are going to try to sort this out.
Ineligible downfield on the offense. The penalty is declined. Fourth down.
It's going to be 4th and goal from the 15-yard line.
Oh, here's the thing. Everybody put your heels on the goal line because they have to get in there.
Well,
4th and 15.
What do you got here, Coach Homick? What do you got?
A little trickery here. A little hook and lateral. He's got trips out to this side.
Chicanery.
4th and goal from the 15. Nico Perino steps up, fires downfield. This pass is tipped and incomplete, and the Vikings will take over possession of the football on downs.
Broken up by Riverside. Turnover on downs. Vikings ball.
Now, Lakeland had a good drive going, guys, but
2 big penalties.
2 big penalties hurt them, and then the good defensive effort of Riverside. And with 4:48 remaining in the third, and the Chiefs leading 26-12, the Vikings will go back on offense from their own 15-yard line, 1st and 10.
Yeah, the good thing, if you're Lakeland, yes, you didn't come away with points. You ate the clock, though. You ate
Well,
half the quarter.
field position has changed also.
Absolutely.
Now the Vikings. And this will be new quarterback in there for the Vikings, and they give it to Thiel. John Gilchrist the freshman, was quarterbacking that time.
Well, he threw a few passes in a game I saw in the statistics, so obviously, but they put Thiel in as a receiver now.
Yeah, a little bit of a different look for the Vikings.
Ball on the 19-yard line, 2nd and 6.
And Thiel will be in the slot on the near side. Gilchrist will run the offense. And he'll drop back to pass, and he's looking downfield, and his pass is incomplete. Zipatelli was the intended receiver, and actually that football was thrown over the wrong shoulder, and yeah, Zipatelli may be cramping up as he's down on the field. We'll have a timeout as play will be halted with exactly 4 minutes left. And we'll thank everyone who makes high school football possible here on Channel 7. Of course, to Tom's Floor Shop, Main Street in Childs. Stop in and see Tom and Ronnie for all of your flooring needs. Now's the time to check it out, folks. Get everything taken care of before the holidays arrive. And Tom's Floor Shop, a lot of good deals, quality products. Stop down and see Tom and Ronnie. A big thanks to Nick's Excavating and Paving. Very, very busy this year, and still plenty of time remaining to get that project around your home taken care of, so give Nick a call. Thanks to the Comfort Doctors, T.E. Spall & Son Heating and Cooling of Carbondale, Beston's Auto Body and Collision Center, by your Napa Auto Parts Store, Tonkin Auto Supply. Now, the winter weather is approaching quickly right around the corner, so now is the time to make sure your vehicle is winterized. Stop in and see Glenn, Garth, and the great staff at Tonkin Auto Supply. Of course, Lawrence A. Gabriel Funeral Home and Cremation Services Incorporated, with locations at 74 North Main Street and 2 Hospital Street. And, of course, NJS Systems and Controls, Route 6 Mayfield. For those of you listening into the broadcast, if you need any kind of hydraulics, any kind of hydraulic parts, hoses, stop in and see Nick Cerniak and the gang at NJS Systems and Controls. Brisky takes the handoff, and he has a lot of real estate in front of him, and he drives to the 42-yard line of Lakeland.
Chase Brisky on the carry. Stopped by Tommy Pigeon.
Flag over here.
Wow, this may come back on a holding call. Let's wait for the official word. There it is.
25.
Wow, that will nullify a great run by Chase Brisky.
I don't know what these officials, it's tough to see their flags. I don't know if it's you guys or if it's just me.
I have an answer.
Please say. I really don't want to get my eyes checked that bad. Wow. But it is tough to see them on the field.
Yeah. Maybe they need psychedelic orange or something.
Well, some of these guys, they look. Yeah, it looks like it's the sun that's on the field. Some of these guys, it's really like the one down here in the first half. Remember we were making fun, look like a piece of paper floating in the breeze.
Well, you know, how often do they change flags? I mean, do you get one flag for the entire season?
Their laundry crew, they bleached them or something.
After the penalty, it's 3rd and 10 for the Vikings.
Oh, boy.
That's something you'd see on Seinfeld. 3rd down and 10 for the Vikings from their own 15, down 26-12. And they will give it to Brisky once again. He tries to go around the far side where he had success on the previous play, but Lakeland shuts it down.
Brought down by Zach Kearney and Paul Sokolowski.
So the Vikings are going to be forced to punt right here.
With the help of a hold, that becomes a good defensive stand for Lakeland, I guess. Because their field position had changed rather quickly.
Now it's Gil Martin to punt for the Vikings.
Gil Martin back to punt for Riverside. Walsh and Pigeon await the punt. And this will be Walsh fumbling the football, and Riverside may have it. That was a short punt.
It was a long way for that returner to run up and catch that.
Yeah, you have to use some kind of judgment, and it's a tough call because, I mean, the ball is coming right at you, and Riverside will keep this drive going now as they get the football back on a Lakeland turnover on the fumble. Ball spotted at the 47-yard line of the Vikings.
It's just a lot for that return of the judge, running up full speed to catch that 15, 20 yards and then try to catch that perfectly.
On the run.
Yeah. On the run. You overrun it by a yard, which he did. It hits high in the shoulder pads, and that's what happens.
Thiel back up under center. And a man in motion to the near side. Brisky will take the handoff, and there he goes. Brisky, with a full head of steam, is caught from behind at the 35-yard line for a first down. You know, Brisky really playing with a lot of enthusiasm right now. Like a man on a mission, Nick, and the Vikings are on a roll at the 35 of Lakeland.
Well, Lakeland shot themselves in the foot a few times. And
35-yard line.
Riverside sort of smells some blood here.
Yeah, the Vikings want to capitalize right here as they break the huddle. Zipatelli, a wideout on the near side. And Thiel handing it off. And there's a ball is on the ground. Fumble. Who has it? Lakeland has recovered. So the Vikings give it right back to Lakeland. Player down for Riverside.
You got Biesicker down out here. He kind of took a few steps and then just went down like something wasn't right.
No, you don't.
So he will be attended to, and there is a break in the action here with 2:27 to play third quarter, and Lakeland leads it 26-12. As we'll see if he will be getting up, and yes, he will. Kyle Biesicker, the 6'4", 290-pound senior, will head to the near sideline for at least one play. But Lakeland dodges a bullet by virtue of the turnover by the Vikings.
Did you see who fumbled that?
Fumble, it'll be first and 10 Chiefs.
It was Brisket, I believe.
Right? That'll be his third fumble.
It was
it wasn't Brisket?
slow developing handoff there, but I don't know if he just ran up the backside of Biesicker and the fumble happened. I didn't really see anything happen, you know.
Yeah, it just appeared.
Yeah.
Lakeland will go to work from its own 38-yard line. First down. As Perino will run the offense. And Pigeon will take the handoff. He's up across the 45 and across midfield. And Pigeon is caught from behind at the 47-yard line.
There it is, Nick.
Yep. That's your favorite play, Glenn.
Yep. They run that to perfection.
James Diaz on the tackle for the Vikings of Riverside. Not before Pigeon gives Lakeland a very important first down and great field position.
Pigeon's a little hobbled there.
Well, he's on the near sideline.
Well, he's doing it all.
Yeah, he's
ooh.
Yeah, he's really favored. Now he's
cramp.
Yeah, it could be a cramp. Let's hope that's what it is.
Yeah,
he's trying to stretch out, so he's out of the ball game as Lakeland will have a new set of downs. And this time Spataro is strung out at the 45-yard line for a loss of 2 on the play.
It's amazing what a little bit of penetration will do.
Spataro brought down in the backfield.
Now let's check how many first downs Lakeland has here tonight, because
it's 15.
15 first downs in this football
Loss of
game.
2 on the play brings up 2nd and 12.
And with the Chiefs leading 26-12 as we near 1 minute remaining in the third quarter, Lakeland will face 2nd down and 12. Quick handoff. Looked like Sokolowski getting the call.
Paul Sokolowski on the carry.
Advances the football to the Viking 40.
Brought down by Devin Coombs on the play.
And we will have some updates right here.
Gain of 5 brings up 3rd and 7 for the Chiefs.
Carbondale leads Holy Cross 41-7 as they get ready for fourth quarter action. Try to bring you up to date on some more scores around the area. Prep 37-0 over Honesdale as they go to fourth quarter play. 8:55 in the third. Trail leads Old Forge 14-6.
Timeout Chiefs.
And North Pocono leads Western Wayne 14-6 with 9:20 remaining in the fourth quarter of that ball game. Valley View leads West Scranton 40-20 with 4 minutes left in the third quarter. So Dunmore rolling over Susquehanna 35-0. That's in the third quarter of play. Thanks to producer Anthony Cook for bringing us up to date. Right here, 26-12, Lakeland your leader with 27.5 seconds on the clock. And the Chiefs will face Third down and 7 from the Viking 40 when play resumes after the timeout. Lakeland has 2 timeouts left in this football game. So the Chiefs are talking things over with their head coach, Jeff Wasilchak. Now in his 21st year coaching high school football and a career mark of 167 wins and 79 losses. His 10th year here at Lakeland, where he has produced a mark of 69 wins and 39 losses.
37 for the Chiefs.
Lakeland on 3rd and 7. And this will be Perino keeping the football. Perino caught by the jersey and dropped at the 36-yard line.
Perino dragged down short of the first down.
Tell you, that had 10 more yards.
That had first down written all over
sure.
it. And the final 8 seconds will tick away. Lakeland moving quickly on 4th down and 7. Plenty of time on the play clock. And Lakeland will let this quarter come to an end.
Smart play. You're trying to draw them off. You didn't have to
That's
waste
the
the
end of the third
timeout.
quarter. Chiefs 26, Vikings 12.
We'll go to a break on Adams Cable.
When your car does this. Call us first.
Every job is perfect or it doesn't leave the shop. That's the motto at Beston's Auto Body and Collision Center in Carbondale. In an accident, remember, it is your car and your choice to choose your repair center. Call Beston's Auto Body and Collision Center in Carbondale, well known for integrity, safety, and craftsmanship. For more information concerning your rights and the 10 things you need to know before having your car repaired, go to their website, bestonsautobody.com. Good luck to all area teams from Tony, Mike, Jeff, and the staff at Beston's Auto Body and Collision Center, Gordon Avenue, Carbondale.
Too hot? Just call Spall. Too cold? Just call Spall. T.E. Spall & Son, where you'll always get our upfront pricing. Plus, now through Wednesday, own a new energy-saving AC system for just $2.84 a day with our exclusive guarantee. Plus, get 0% financing.
We called Spall, and not only do we save a lot of money,
But they're a name that you can trust. They get the job done fast, and they get it done right.
Just call Spall or see us now at callspall.com.
Welcome back to Lakeland Stadium for Week 7 of Adams Cable High School football. Chiefs and the Vikings, fourth quarter getting underway with Lakeland leading Riverside 26-12. 4th down and 4. Lakeland from the Viking 37. Perino in some traffic, and the pass is incomplete, intended for Pigeon, and Riverside will take over possession of the football on downs.
I'll give you a quick update here on your baseball score.
Well, I have it.
Do you?
It's still 8-8.
8-8 in the
bottom
10th, but Steven Strasburg's got a no-hitter going through 6.
Oh, wow.
Wow.
Giving up 1 base runner on a walk.
Nick, I think I would have punted that ball and try to get
Riverside pit him deep.
Yeah,
I tend to agree with you.
Yeah, I think I would have done that.
Now, am I mistaken? Lakeland has not punted tonight.
No, they haven't.
No. Riverside will go to work from its own 37-yard line. And a man will come in motion to the near side, and they fake the handoff. And it will be Thiel to keep.
Thiel on the keeper.
It's a bizarre-looking fake of a handoff there.
Down
Look
by
here,
Jake
turn
Barrett.
back around, take the fake, but I don't know if that's bad
Assisted by
design or
Jeff
just
McHale.
bad timing.
Well, it looked like
Good positive play for Riverside.
Yeah.
Don't get me wrong. It was just a
Brings
bizarre
up
looking
7 and
fake.
4 for
it
the
looked
Vikings.
it looked a little herky jerky or something. I don't know what you can say about it.
6-yard pickup, 2nd down and 4. Vikings, and this will be Brisky getting the call. He carries the football to the 45-yard line. It will bring up 3rd down and short for Riverside.
Yeah, it didn't look like Brisky ever got going on that play because he kind of like stopped,
brings up 3rd and
and
2.
then the whole left side of the Lakeland defense collapsed right on him. Of course, maybe there was no hole there.
3rd down and 2. Riverside from its own 45-yard line. Thiel on a give. Brisky lowers the shoulder, goes across midfield, and drives to the 48-yard line of the Chiefs.
Carry brought down by Colin Walsh. First down, Vikings.
Well, numerous times in this football game, Riverside has got something going, but drives have stalled.
They ran 3 plays and Pigeon intercepted. They ran 4 plays and they fumbled. They ran another play, another fumble. I mean, well, actually, they didn't. One fumble. That was all they had. And this is their 3rd play on their 4th series.
Thiel on a new set of downs. Fake a handoff, and they will go with the running attack. And that is Brisky spinning across the 30 to the 29-yard line of Lakeland for a first down.
Another 20-yard pickup.
Nick, it seems as though Riverside gets going like this, and they'll start moving the football well, but they haven't come up with any points after the 12 that they scored in the first half. Right here, they've got a good drive going with 9:48 remaining in the 4th quarter.
They're going to have to start stepping up between the plays, though, because you're approaching the 9:30 mark.
Oh, low snap. Brisky picks it up off the turf and is tackled immediately.
You know what I'm saying here?
Yes.
Even if you punch one in and Lakeland gets the ball back, they're going to eat the clock, too.
Yeah, you have to move quickly here.
On the play.
Yeah, right here, you need to move quickly.
They keep sending that quarterback over to the sideline. That doesn't make sense.
Well, it takes a lot of time. But
yeah, well, that's my
back
point.
Out 20 yards, obviously, right? To get the play into the huddle. You're already now going to be under 9 minutes by the time you snap this ball.
Noah Zippatelli wide on the top of your screen. Rojas on the near side. And it's Thiel flushed out of the pocket, coming near side, rushes on, fires downfield, incomplete. Rojas was in the vicinity for the Vikings.
Diego Rojas falls short.
That series, that
3rd and 12.
That sequence right there just took 20-some seconds to run. It's, when you're still in this ball game is my point.
Yeah, clock management when you're trailing and you have the football and a good drive going is so important. And the Vikings now looking down the barrel of 3rd down and 12 from the 31-yard line of the Chiefs with 8:50 to play, 4th quarter. Braden Thiel out of the gun. Thiel with protection, fires downfield, nobody there.
Braden Thiel's pass falls incomplete, brings up 4th down.
4th and 12 for the Vikings. Yeah, this is a big play in the football game for the Riverside Vikings, trailing 26-12. They need a first down right here to keep the football. As Dom Verastro will check into the Lakeland lineup. Torwich will come to the near sideline. And we have a timeout called by Riverside. Well, guys, a very quiet crowd here tonight at Lakeland due to the loss of a member of the Lakeland cheerleading squad, Leah Loomis. They had a moment of silence for her before the ball game, and as you look down on the field tonight at the cheerleaders, there's one open spot in the cheerleading rotation, and a lot of heavy hearts here at Lakeland here tonight for the football game.
A lot of heavy hearts in Northeast Pennsylvania for that young lady.
You look, I don't know if Nick could get a shot of this, but down in front of the cheerleaders, there's a floral arrangement with Leah's picture in the center of it. Wonderful tribute to her.
There was a wonderful send-off in the church the other day, Steve. I happened to be at the mass, and it was a packed house, and there wasn't a dry eye in the place, and it was just so sad. It was so sad, but it was a nice tribute to a young lady that did so much for people.
4th down and 12 for Riverside. Football is resting on the Lakeland 31-yard line. Braden Thiel with Brisky in motion. Brisky off the halfback option, and this pass is picked off by Pigeon. And Pigeon zigzagging his way up across the 35. Pigeon across the 40. And Pigeon is whacked at the 44-yard line.
Pass picked out by Callie Pigeon. First and 10 Chiefs.
Say it again, Nick.
He's playing center field, and he's just reading the passer. Perfect.
You know what I like about Thomas Pigeon? It looks like he's really enjoying that position that he plays. I mean, you could see it when he's going for the ball, and when he gets the ball, he has outstanding moves, and you just get the feeling that he's having a lot of fun out there.
Yeah, he does. His brother last year was flat out speed down the field. Thomas kind of just gives you another dimension.
You're right. He's just playing that safety to perfection.
26-12, Lakeland. They take over possession of the football at their own 44. Time for some clock management right here as Giovanni Spatero, carries the football across midfield to the 49 of the Vikings. So right here, if you're Jeff Wasilchak and Lakeland, you want to take that play clock down as far as possible. Use up as much time as you can. Right here, Lakeland will be very deliberate in the huddle as the play clock is down to 12. And they will approach the line of scrimmage.
Got 5 turnovers for Riverside tonight, guys.
Glenn will check the sheet.
Three fumbles and 2 interceptions.
Sokolowski will go right up the middle, protecting the football, and
up the middle.
Carries it to the 46-yard line.
That looks like a first down.
And for Lakeland right here, if they could pick up a first down with 7.5 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter action.
Measurement.
And the chain gang will come into the football game for the second time
You
tonight.
can't see that's a first down?
You know what, Nick? That's a good point.
Even with my bad eyes, that's a first down.
Yeah, that is really.
Come on. These guys must be getting paid by the hour. Holy smokes.
Oh boy, that was closer than we thought.
Half of football, that's a first down. I don't care what this is.
A little closer than I anticipated, Nick.
It's funny too because when the linesman came up, he picked the ball up and put it back down instead of leaving it where it was. So
I never understood why they do that, ever.
7:33 remaining in the fourth quarter, 26-12. Lakeland, your leader.
My favorite is when the guy's got the spot on the sideline. He'll toss it to the guy where he's got the spot at the hash mark, toward the middle of the field, and he can't catch it. They're out there like the Keystone Cops, chasing a ball around. What if the guy's a size 15 shoe and the other guy's only got a 9.5?
You're laying too much information on us now, Nick.
I have to think about these things.
you have an awful lot of time to think.
I
Giovanni Spatero.
I tell you, when I'm editing these games and I'm waiting for it, I get a lot of time to rehash the game.
Brought down by Eric Benjaleski. Loss of 1 on the play.
Spatero protecting the football on the carry. Second down and 10 for Lakeland. As we have 6:45 to play in the fourth quarter. I'd like to thank, this is going to be our final Lakeland broadcast, by the way, guys.
This is going to be my final.
That's right. Glenn is...
Holy smokes.
What are you going to do?
Johnny Carson didn't take this much time off.
Who's filling in next week?
We're not on next week.
Nobody. It's a good thing.
We might have one additional game to add to the schedule. We're looking at one in 2 weeks. And if that's the case, we'll have, hopefully Dave Serra will be with us for the remaining 2 games. If we don't put that game on the schedule, hopefully Dave will be available for the Carbondale Riverside game.
I'm going on my dream vacation, I think. Probably one and only time.
I thought you already went on
I was
that
going to say, Glenn, you got a lot of dream
Italy.
vacations here.
Well, hey, listen, you
Yeah,
get
but
to
he's
be
going.
my age,
Yeah,
you
but
got to
this,
do things quickly.
This time he's going with golf clubs now.
Yeah.
As Pigeon took the inside handoff to the 45.
Not a lot of golf courses in Italy, I think.
Well, no, I got a scorecard from a golf course in Italy when I was over there.
Did you?
Yeah, there was one right the way it was on somewhere around Montecatini, wherever that is. Yeah, we had. As a matter of fact, the hotel was right on the golf course where we stayed. This is Palm Desert. This is supposed to be the best place ever to go to play golf.
That was Garrett Corner Usher punting for Lakeland for the first time tonight. And ball will be spotted at the 26-yard line.
Down at the 26-yard line.
Riverside will get the football with 4:50 to play in the fourth quarter, trailing 26-12. So you're going on a golfing trip.
Yes.
Take the clubs this time, okay?
Okay, well, if you don't take the clubs, you can't have any bad shots.
Yeah, that's a good point. You're going to Las Vegas, is that correct?
We're flying into Las Vegas, and
That's cool.
we're taking about a 2.5-hour ride to Palm Desert.
That will be great.
Yeah, we have 8 guys, so we're gonna have some fun.
First down, Riverside from its own 26. This is Brisky taking the pass. Nice move, Brisky, with a lot of real estate in front of him, and Brisky is finally tackled at the 41-yard line. I believe a Riverside player is down on the far side.
Stopped by Chase Brisky for the Riverside first down. Tackled by Tommy Pigeon. Player down on the field.
Well, you're still 8-8 in the bottom of the 10th. So much for the no-hitter. The Cubs are up 2.
Alexander Jaworski was the injured player heading to the sideline for the Vikings. So while we have the opportunity, would like to thank everyone here at Lakeland, the maintenance crew, for all of their help.
They make it very easy for us up here, don't they?
Dave Rosenkrantz, athletic director here at Lakeland. Dave, thank you so much for all of your help. Always gives us a great seat here in the press box, and everybody is always so helpful here at Lakeland. We really enjoy coming here, and we thank them for their support as this pass goes off the fingertips of Diego Rojas, incomplete.
Bringing up 2nd and 10 from the 40-yard line.
That will result in 2nd down and 10 for the Vikings from their own 40-yard line. So for Lakeland next week, they will take on Old Forge at PNC Field. That will be a Saturday night game, followed by a road trip to Montrose, and then the Chiefs will wrap up their regular season by hosting Mid-Valley in week number 10. 2nd down and 10. Thiel fires the pass. Rojas has it for a first down at the 40 of Lakeland.
Brandon Thiel completes the pass to Diego Rojas. Brought down by Nico Pereno, but not until Riverside first down. 1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
4:05 to play in the football game. New set of downs for the Vikings, trailing 26-12. As Braden Thiel will work out of the gun. Thiel off the play fake. Time to throw, airs it out. Pass is broken up in the secondary by Nico Perino.
Noah Zicatelli broken up by Nico Perino on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10.
2nd and 10 for the Vikings.
Thiel's starting to air it out now, isn't he?
Yeah. Yeah, might be a little bit too late. 3:52 to play in the football game.
It's, boy, you don't know, really. I mean, one pass here,
And if he gets it into Brisky's hands, he can make it happen by himself. Or Zipatelli also.
On the second down play, Thiel in traffic. Pass is complete on the far side. Gil Martin on the reception.
Taken out of bounds by Jake Barrett.
No, stopped. Clock will be stopped as the play went out of bounds. 3rd down and 6 for the Riverside Vikings. Not the Vikings, Nick, taking a lot of time here in the huddle.
Well, the clock stops. So
yeah, but still, you want. Right now, yes, with the clock stopped going out of bounds. And Thiel, in some traffic, sacked on the play.
Chris Smeagol with the quarterback
Chris
sack.
Smeagol coming up to make the tackle.
For the Vikings.
That was almost like a jailbreak. Gee.
Well, and it brings up a 4th and 13 here. So.
4th and long.
4th and 13.
And we haven't heard his name at all today. That was the perfect time to have a big play.
From the 43-yard line, 4th down and 13 for the Vikings. Braden Thiel takes the snap, back to throw, fires it downfield, and it is broken up. No flag on the play. It was intended for Rojas.
Broken up by Jake Barrett on the play.
Lakeland takes over possession of the football on downs with 3 minutes left in the 4th quarter, up 26-12.
3 minutes left in the game.
I'm assuming Lakeland's going to just keep the ball on the ground here.
Yeah.
No need for
no need to put it in the air.
Oh, last week, 2 weeks ago when I said that.
Yeah.
Somebody goes into last week.
Yeah.
Just run the ball here. Somebody comes in, they throw a pass.
Yeah. Pigeon will be a wideout on the near side. Sokolowski will dot the I formation for Lakeland. Pigeon in motion. And Spataro runs right into Biesecker.
That's not the guy you want to get hit by.
No.
Somebody better inform the clock operator that they call timeout.
I think they'll have to reset the clock.
Yeah, probably 2:48.
Second timeout, please. Reset the clock to 2:54. 2:54.
That much, but.
Previous play was carried by Giovanni.
I'll tell you what, technology has really come a long way. Remember years ago before the wireless mic, they tried to get that time on the clock. It would take about 2 minutes to do it.
Well, not only that, Glenn will probably remember this too, even in basketball. You have to run the clock down from the nearest minute.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, those. If I was around when they had those clocks that turned red when they circled around from way back when in some of the gyms. Yeah, the Crane Armory, for example. I mean, that thing was older than the Armory, I think. Wow.
Time of the sun.
Well, I tell you what. When I played high school basketball, though, Nick, we played in all the small schools, in all the gyms. Oliphant Gym, Dixon City Gym, German Gym, Benton Gym. Fell High School gym was small, but it was probably the biggest one. 3rd floor of the Archibald.
This is Giovanni Spataro with the football, making a nice move at the 40. He's at the 25. Spataro is heading for the end zone, and he is caught at the 2-yard line.
Carry down to the 2-yard line. Dragged out of bounds by Noah Zipatelli.
55-yard run.
How about that?
How about a quick tally on his yardage, Glenn?
I have it for you, my friend.
150.
164 with 25 carries.
What a night.
It's a work.
Unofficial, of course.
Lakeland now looking at first down and goal from the 2-yard line of Riverside. In the backfield, Paul Sokolowski and Giovanni Spataro. And it will be Spataro taking the handoff and look like a face mask at the no call though, no flag.
Dragged down by Cody Hosworth.
Well, it looked like one from here, but
certainly
no call.
did. I mean, that head spun around in a hurry.
And the clock nearing 2 minutes to play. Second down and goal from the 2 for the Chiefs. Well, it would only be fitting if you gave the football to Giovanni Spataro after that nice run in the night he has had here, carrying the football.
They're going to take their good old time here.
Definitely. Play clock is down to 7. As Perino will set them down. This will be Sokolowski going into the end zone for a 2-yard touchdown. And Lakeland now leads 32-12. Quick hitter right up the middle. And Lakeland with 1:49 remaining scores. And they are on their way to their third victory of the 2017 high school football season, as Good will attempt the extra point out of the hold of Perino. This is something they'll have to work on, Nick, the extra points.
Yeah.
They've had a lot of trouble with these. Good snap, partially blocked. We'll go to a break with 1:49 remaining fourth quarter. Lakeland up 32-12 on Adams Cable High School football.
Tonkin Auto Supply, your Napa dealer in Carbondale, has been serving the area for over 36 years with the largest inventory of automotive replacement parts and accessories. Experience Napa know-how with knowledgeable customer service from Glenn Garth and the staff at Tonkin Auto Supply in Carbondale. Your Napa know-how, folks.
And Good will tee it up. Carbondale wins over Holy Cross tonight, 41-13. Dunmore 35-0 over Susquehanna. That's a final. Prep shut out Honesdale tonight in a final, 37-0. Here is the kickoff by Billy Good of Lakeland. Good kick, high spinner. And for the Riverside Vikings, Michael Moran on the return around the far side, caught at the 29-yard line. With 6 minutes to go in the fourth quarter, Old Forge up by 6, 26-20 over Lackawanna Trail. Mid-Valley beat Montrose tonight, 21-3. It's a final. North Pocono knocked off Western Wayne by the score of 21-12. Valley View beat West Scranton 46-20 tonight in high school football.
Well, now we have to see if Western Wayne can come back from that loss. You know, it's always a crusher, the first one of the year.
That's not going to be easy next week.
No.
Warden it the following week.
And this looks like Brisky on the carry, spins across the 45-yard line of Lakeland. Well, when Brisky gets untracked across that line of scrimmage, he is quick and very exciting. Well, Nick, Glenn, as we play out the remaining minute and 34 seconds, you could start running down our leading rushers for Riverside and, of course, for Lakeland in between plays.
Well, we have Spataro. We had his statistics.
As Thiel rolls out and turns it upfield and then is tripped up at the 40 of Lakeland.
Brisky had 82 yards in the first half, and let me get a quick count here.
Second down for Riverside, 2nd and 10 from the Lakeland 40 with 1 minute left. as Braden
162.
Thiel. Wow. Thiel dumps it off. Brisky has it. Brisky with a nice move, first down. Brisky across the 30, turns it upfield, and then is tackled at the 20-yard line of Lakeland with 39.7 seconds.
Chase Brisky on the swing pass from Braden Thiel.
This is a long football game, isn't it, guys?
By Tommy Pigeon.
You know, a lot of scoring. And
yeah.
A lot of first downs.
First and 10 from the 20.
32-12, Lakeland. Final 35 seconds of the football game as Thiel will work out of the gun. Thiel looking end zone, and it's incomplete. No flag on the play.
Thiel's pass falls incomplete. Intended for Zipatelli on the play.
Almost a third pick for Tommy Pigeon.
Yeah, well, you know, he backed off it too because I thought he got there a little quick. I don't know.
Covered by Shane Baird and Tommy Pigeon.
But he does. I gotta say it again. He does play that safety very, very well. He has
does.
He has a nose for that football, and that's the way you're supposed to play it.
Second down for the Vikings from the Lakeland 20-yard line. Riverside trying to punch in the score in the final 26 seconds right here as Brisky took the handoff and paid the price.
That's going to be about it. Oh, they call a timeout.
Cross Douglas. He ran right into Douglas as we have a timeout with 21 seconds left.
Well, gentlemen,
been a great
as
year.
always, I enjoyed it.
Been a lot of fun.
Yeah.
Yes, it has.
Lots of 2 on the play.
Hit them straight out there.
Well, you don't have a choice if you don't hit them straight out there.
Don't go chase it.
It'll cost me probably hundreds of dollars to buy dozens of golf balls out there.
When are you leaving?
The 18th.
Well, in the next 2 weeks, I'd be out there practicing every day at that price.
Tomorrow
Yeah.
we go. We have a 2-day tournament starting at 9 o'clock tomorrow morning. We play. It's a closing weekend, they call it up in Elkview. And the place doesn't really close, but it's just basically they have one more tournament after this.
Right.
And it's because I know I've seen it up in October up there. You got snow in October and it stayed, so it was over. It's a different world up there sometimes, just like it is up here.
Third down and 12 for the Vikings. Thiel back in the pocket. Thiel will look in the end zone, and this pass is caught for a touchdown.
Thiel's pass caught by Thomas Gilmartin.
Gilmartin on the reception for the Riverside Vikings, and they score with 11 seconds left, and they trail 32-18. Yeah, Nick, they're going to take a look back at the film and look at the turnovers that they committed in the first half of this ball game deep in Lakeland territory. You know, you take those away, might have been a little bit closer.
Absolutely. The turnovers killed them.
And you play
fundamental of the game.
You play 4 quarters of football and don't commit those turnovers, and you're in the game. As Brisky will take it in for 2.
Chase Brisky scores.
And now it is 32-20 as Riverside answers with a 2-point conversion as we go to a break on Adams Cable High School.
The Gabriel family and the staff at Lawrence A. Gabriel Funeral Home and Cremation Services Incorporated of Carbondale send best wishes to our local athletes and teams for a successful season. In your time of need, call 282-1219 for the ultimate in professional service from Lawrence A. Gabriel Funeral Home and Cremation Services Incorporated, 74 North Main Street and 2 Hospital Street, Carbondale.
Welcome back to Lakeland Stadium with 11.5 seconds remaining. Riverside answers with a score. They trail 32-20. They will tee up the football and kick off to Lakeland. Yeah, Lakeland will have the good hands people, I believe, up on the line.
For sure.
And
Of course, with 11.5 seconds left.
It's kind of
too late, but
can't do much now.
Ryan Semyon will kick off for the Vikings.
But I will give Riverside a lot of credit.
Yeah, they fought right till the end.
Right to the bitter end.
Now they're going to kick it away. And you don't. Yeah, did the knee?
Yeah, the knee.
Knee went down for Verastro. 9.9 seconds left. All Lakeland has to do right here is run one play, and they will pick up win number 3 and even their record at 3 wins and 3 losses. Let's check that. 3 wins and 4 losses. Never was good in math, Nick.
You can join the officiating crew.
Ooh. You ever talk to these guys when they don't have that stuff on, Nick?
No.
Or you're probably not a good idea.
No.
Lakeland will approach the line of scrimmage at the 25-yard line. And a victory formation for the Chiefs. As Perino will take a knee, and that will do it. And Lakeland will win it here tonight by the score of 32-20 over the Riverside Vikings and improve their overall record to 3 wins and 4 losses. They are now 3-3 in Division II, while the Riverside Vikings fall to overall to 1 win and 6 losses and 1-5 in Division III play. Congratulations to Lakeland. Good luck to the Chiefs on the remaining games on their schedule. They'll take on Old Forge next Saturday at PNC Field. Take on Montrose in Week 9 on the road, and then wrap up their regular season here at home against Mid-Valley. And, of course, good luck to the Vikings and head coach Ben Thomas as they will take on Holy Cross next week. They'll have a home game against Lackawanna Trail, and then take on Carbondale in Week 10. We'll have that game for you right here on Adams Cable. Glenn, final thoughts.
Well, it was a game of turnovers for sure for Riverside. They had the opportunity. They've had 5 turnovers in the game, and hey, what can you say? I mean, they made it a game, and just the inability to hang on to the ball just totally cost them. As Nick said, I was totally impressed with Brisky, and of course Spatero for Lakeland, and Parado was a major factor with his running, and of course Tom Pigeon just always plays the game to 100%. So hey, good job by Lakeland. Riverside, tough luck with the turnovers.
And Nick, for Lakeland, they look like a different team from the first couple of weeks of the football season, and it really looks like they're putting it all together late here in the football season.
Well, it looks like some of their young kids are starting to grow up, like they said. They still make some mistakes for a team not having a lot of game experience, but those things will get ironed out as they mature, and it's something to build on. Whether or not they ride this out and can somehow sneak into the district playoffs, that remains to be seen. But it's something to build positives on. They seem to have found a running back. They obviously seem to have found a receiver. Their defense is starting to play better. So really a lot of positives to come out of here. And to get to 3-4 and try, 1 game under 500, definitely something to build on.
Well, Glenn, have a great trip. Enjoy your vacation.
This is one for the records. I enjoy this. My buddies tell me this is where you have to go, and I was supposed to be on the first trip, but I had some surgery, some big boy surgery I had to take instead of taking the trip. So this is like 3 years after the fact. So I'm looking forward to it.
And that is going to wrap it up here at Lakeland Stadium. Today's broadcast between Lakeland and Riverside was brought to you by Adams Cable Service, Tom's Floor Shop, Main Street Childs, Mix Excavating and Paving, by the Comfort Doctors, T.E. Spall & Son Heating and Cooling, Beston's Auto Body and Collision Center, by your Napa Auto Parts Store, Tonkin Auto Supply, Lawrence A. Gabriel Funeral Home and Cremation Services Incorporated, with locations at 74 North Main Street and 2 Hospital Street. NJS Systems and Controls, Route 6 Mayfield. And the starting lineups for today's game presented by Roselle Department Store. Your final score here tonight at Lakeland Stadium, Lakeland 32 and Riverside 20. For Glenn Muskowski, producer Anthony Cook, Nick Homick, and Kyle Kemmerer back at the Adams Cable Studio, I'm Steve Young. Till next time, so long from Lakeland.